So they'll be calling you a radical. So I got to put out a video. I'm getting sick of seeing this pop up in Oregon. Fourth well washed up dead. That means they're probably 10 or 12. And they're going to hammer away at this coincidence bullshit. In science, there is no coincidence. There's no such thing. Scientists are mystified. They're baffled. They're stumped. They're perplexed. They're curious. They're bewildered. That's not science. So anytime anybody uses that word, and they're saying this right off the get, talk about a bias, because they know it's for the starvation of men on the ocean. When you're coming right off the get and saying what it is, coincidence, they should be locked up. It's fraud. Anybody who says that is a criminal derelict. We have all the data post-Fukushima. We have the tide pool data, Kevin Blanch. We have the salmon data. We have the Chinook crash in 2016. We have the salmon. Unarguable regressionary models can be run. We have the well data. Go right to NOAA's. NOAA will tell you there's starvation event going on the ocean. Go right to their data. Yet they're going to continue. It's like this scar in the center of my chest. Coincidence. I was just up at the doctor. I was right over to that thing. I'm like, well, you can tell all of them. I was here like, 10 times? Telling you it was my valve. I could feel it was my valve for 6-7 months. Oh, no, it's not. No. Oh, but I'm sure, yes, it was valve gone. This is, I guess, coincidence. It's all coincidence. Anytime anybody uses that word is a fucking liar. What Kevin Blanch does is science. The guy's PhD in you. First, you hypothesize it all. You can hypothesize what you think it is, but then you got to get to work. You got to do at least years of work. Then you have to invent the work. The data all supports Kevin Blanch's work. It's unarguable now. There's a starvation event going on in the Pacific Ocean. I mean, it's unarguable. NOAA themselves are telling these whales are starving to death. And then yet they're printing this in print media. The salmon collapse. Look it up. Record returns to a 2011 crash. The Stillhead didn't crash twice. They go to sea for 5 years. How about this tide pool collapse? It's recorded history out there. We can run regression, and you're still going to say, I mean, this is like the 5th article that's popped up. Coincidence. Whoever's writing this narrative should be locked up. They sure not let a scientist, anybody's going along with this. I'm going to say this is just about the media in this country. There is none. One word. George says, them New Yorkers, they're smart ones. That guy got elected to Congress. Why? Because there's no media. So, stand tuned in the fight of my life again. I'm exhausted. I mean, this one, all these bouts I've had with almost death since 2011, and there have been a lot of them. I mean, give it 2 months, let me, a lot of them. This is the closest I came to dying. By far. This is the hardest. This is the most radical. And I tore up. I'm fighting through. Thank everybody who supports historic work. But coincidence. No such thing. Scientists mystified, baffled, smell, perplexed. That's criminal. You didn't say stuff like that. It's not coincidence. It's a starvation event. Talk to NOAA. Go right to the NOAA site. They'll tell you the wells are going through starvation. So people, they're pointing. Well, what are they doing? They're committing fraud. Stand tuned.